2023 has been a pretty good year for Bitcoin. I mean, you could just see higher highs, higher lows on this chart, Bitcoin making moves. But I will say this, we've not yet even broken the bull market doors. That entryway to the parabolic bull market that everybody kind of even almost thinks that we're in right now. We've not even broken the bull market doors. In this video, I want to break down this indicator, this pre-indicator, a precursor to the bull market doors that had triggered early this cycle. And I think it is probably one of the most explosive type of indicators that I just came across. I want to break it down, what it is in this video and what it means for this bull market, especially in comparison to the last bull market doors and the 2016 bull market doors. So hit the subscribe, hit the like, and let's just jump into the video. Before we even dive into this and this indicator, what it looks like, when it went off, what it means, I just want to bring something up. This is huge news today. You can just see over on X, it's kind of trending, Coinbase preparing to sue the SEC. I want to add some context to this little headline that's going around. This is where we started in June, SEC suing Coinbase. Here we are at the end of the year, Coinbase preparing to sue SEC. Let's talk about what's happening here. So today, Gary Gensler posted on X, the commission denied a petition for rulemaking filed on behalf of Coinbase Global. Basically, hey, Coinbase, we're not going to offer you any type of, regulatory clarity or framework for the crypto industry. We think existing laws already say that everything in crypto is a security, and I interpret as, me personally, we just don't care about you or the space, and we're really just trying to destroy you. That's how I look at it, but that's the big news. Now, Paul Grewal, the chief legal officer over at Coinbase, he posted about it. Today, SEC denied Coinbase's petition for rules for crypto. With appreciation for the Third Circuit, later today, will again seek its help by challenging the SEC's abdication of its duty. Nowhere in this thread do I see what he was quoted as saying, we will file a lawsuit against this rejection decision. I don't see that anywhere. Now, Coinbase is stepping up, that's for sure. They're fighting, that's for sure. Maybe they're going to file a lawsuit, but I'm just saying, he never said these exact words, at least unless I'm missing it somewhere. I don't see him saying those exact words. However, he said some really important words. No one looking fairly at our industry thinks the law is clear or that there isn't more work to do. In congressional testimony, and here's where things get crazy, after we were permitted to list in 2021, the SEC chair himself, Gary Gensler, declared that there are no regulatory authorities applicable to the cryptocurrency exchanges. And then now look at him. Now look what Gary's doing. Meanwhile, this week, the CFTC chair stated that under existing law, many of the tokens constitute commodities. So CFTC, completely different opinion about crypto and the state of crypto and what constitutes a security versus a commodity. SEC basically saying pretty much everything is a security. And it looks like the CFTC saying, many of the tokens, commodities. Here's what's good. This is huge news. I don't know what's bigger. We have the Bitcoin spot ETF going on right now. We'll continue to track that. But we also have this, the Coinbase versus SEC case. I don't know what's more important, everybody. This is, especially if you're in the US, this case is so important for clarity, for a path forward, for not just all the companies like Coinbase that are fighting and trying to just find the clarity, but for you and I to find clarity and to know we have kind of this clear space, this clear path forward. This is huge. This case is huge. I continue to monitor it, and I know many of you do too. So we'll see how this progresses, but I wanted to kind of just transparently talk about this news because I'm seeing this float around that he said we'll file a lawsuit, and I don't see that exact quote anywhere from Paul Grewal. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and let's pivot and talk about the bull market doors. This is a fun video for me, everybody, because if you don't know, I've been covering these bull market doors for a while. I don't know if you remember last cycle when this happened and we broke the bull market doors. That was one of the most fun videos that I've ever done. It was not only the beginning of the parabolic just path towards breaking new all-time highs, but it was just something we were waiting for a while, right? And the bull market doors, in case you don't know, it's a bull market high to a bear market low. It's a higher low Fibonacci. It's at the 786 to the 618 range. That green range that you see there, right around 57,000 or so, call it 58,000 to around $48,000. That bull market doors are there. Last cycle, you can see where they were. You can see where they were broken. And then even the cycle before that, you can see where they were. You can see where they were broken after halving. There is an indicator that I'm pulling up on the screen right now. It's Lux Algo. And by the way, everybody, this video is sponsored by Lux Algo. Appreciate Lux Algo. I just want to put this right out there. I was on a call with Sean over at Lux Algo, and we talked. He brought up this indicator, and this indicator is new to me, and I'm extremely happy to have them on as a sponsor because their approach to TA is very similar to mine. Lux Algo, in case you don't know, it means light algorithms. They're trying to provide data. It's about getting more perspective on data. It's not to predict anything. These aren't like just amazing indicators that just tell you when to buy and when to sell, and they're transparent about that. And that's what I like about what they're doing and about kind of their vision of how they're growing the company and these indicators that they're releasing. Now, this is the price action concepts indicator. And by the way, you can get it. You can try it out. They're up to 35% depending on what plan you try out with them. They have a guarantee on their plan. Go sign up with them. Hit the link below. Up to 35% off. Try Lux Algo. But I'm going to go over this first indicator with you. It plays right into, and this is what's exciting. I was talking to Sean about the other day. It plays into these bull markets, these cycles. And this is kind of a precursor indicator to the bull market doors. We wait for the bull market doors to be broken, at least I do. This is a pre-indicator. Let me explain what's going on here. There's two things just to focus on. Right here, this is change of character that you see triggered. Back here, triggered in January. And then we have break of structure, which triggered back here in this year as well. One thing to note, it was first trigger, second trigger in a row, because that's extremely meaningful. I'm going to show you exactly why as it pertains to previous cycles. But what is it? First off, change of character. It's also known as kind of market structure. It's a shift. It's an indicator of this market reversal where basically price is breaking a previous swing low during an uptrend or a prior swing high during a downtrend. So you can see, and I just want to show you. Let's do a replay real quick. You can see it triggering. So we'll press the play button, and you can actually see it triggering right here. Check it out. Boom. Change of character triggered right there. So talk about an indicator showing market reversal. And this works on all time frames, by the way. But for me, it's so pertinent because I'm a macro person. This is a weekly zoomed out. But check out this market reversal indicator going off all the way down here. And it's been truly a market reversal. Now, here's where things get really exciting as it applies to the bull market doors. The break of structure. So a break of structure is kind of like the opposite of a change of character, where the break of structure is price breaking a prior swing high during an uptrend. So a new higher high, right? Or a prior swing low during a downtrend. But check this out. Let's go look, and let's look at this happening, the break of structure. Check it out. Let's press play. There it is. Boom. Now these two things triggering, and look at Bitcoin on its way to the bull market doors. And this is where things kind of get exciting. And a light bulb went off when I was talking to Sean the other day. It is this. Check it out. Last cycle. This indicator, change of character, followed by break of structure, led to the bull market doors. This was almost like a confirmation of the bull market. Change of character and the break of structure happening one after the other, right? Now you go to the previous bull market even, and we can check it out. And it happened even earlier. Look at this, all the way back here. It almost right at the bottom of the bear market. Change of character followed by break of structure. Now, if you just analyze the data and you just look back, this is something that has happened in these previous cycles. Now, this price action concept has other tools available, right? And we can talk about probably in other videos. One thing to note right now is kind of these areas, these order book levels that you see here on the screen. That's what these lines are, order book levels. These levels really help kind of identify areas of resistance to the upside right here, and then support to the downside, right here. So you can see Bitcoin's within this macro range of resistance and support. And what's so interesting about it is the very fact that if you look at these order book levels, especially right now, Bitcoin from the bull market doors, to give you an idea, is bull market doors, we're looking at around 14% from the bottom to around 35%. That's the move that Bitcoin needs to make. The 14% does not seem like a lot at all. 30 some percent, not even that much. But confluent with this area, right? The 618 right here is this order book level. And that's just another dynamic added, I think, with this price action concepts that I really like, that plays right into the way that I do these macro videos and my macro analysis, anticipating certain things. So number one, anticipating the bull market doors being broken, getting these triggers that went off that says, hey, we're getting ready to approach those bull market doors. I almost wish I was using the price action concepts. I'm pretty sure it was around back in the last cycle. I'm not sure. Maybe it wasn't, but just being able to interpret and see these things triggering change of character, break of structure, bull market doors broken. Having that, I think, is invaluable. And now that this triggered again, and I just want to just note, look how early it is. Right here, the change of character went off prior to the Bitcoin halving. This went off after the halving last cycle. I just want to point that out. So, and if you notice, it went off at the bottom of the last bear market, but that break of structure never triggered, right? And it's kind of like it was too early. We didn't get the trigger, and Bitcoin just fell all the way back down. There was even a red break of structure right here before that capitulation, or during that capitulation in COVID. But then we got the true kind of double confirmation, change of character, break of structure, bull market doors. And we're kind of in this environment now where it's all happening earlier. Now, it's very reminiscent. Here's another piece of data, and we've been doing this a lot, trying to compare, is this more similar to the last cycle exiting bear market or to exiting the 2015 bear market? And here's another piece of data that looks way more similar this time around, meaning it happened pre-halving and pretty far ahead of the halving, right? Change of character, break of structure. Look at that. I want to note something. This is important. This is not me saying, first off, it's guaranteed we're about to enter those bull market doors because we had this double confirmation. That's number one. But number two, it's also not me saying no more down, like no more retracements. Like we're just going up to those doors right now. And I want to point something out that's important. Yes, we got this break of structure. It's a nice bullish indicator triggering. But notice last time, the break of structure, around when the break of structure happened, it was right below the bull market doors, right? So Bitcoin had a moment to cool off here, right? At the 50-week moving average. And I want to say that because I think it's always a good idea, and it has cooled off. These are the higher low support areas of Bitcoin in this entire year, really. I think it's always important to, even if we have bullish indicators going off, take other things into account. So for right now, that is to say the 50-week moving average, Bitcoin's pretty well overextended from that area, right? And again, if you notice last cycle when it went off, Bitcoin wasn't as overextended. So I think it's a good idea to have caution. It's all happening earlier this cycle. And this just gives me not only a bullish confirmation that those doors are going to be broken, but it gives me confirmation we're early this cycle around, and there is room for retracement even into the next cycle. And that's where we start doing other videos and we talk about what could shorter term downside look like. And that's really what I like to do, is anticipate. I do analysis even on the daily. We zoom in into the 6 hour. I like to do the analysis on the shorter term because I want to anticipate what the moves look like. There's always momentum. There's always room to the downside when we get overextended like this. And if you open up the Bitcoin weekly oscillator, you can see it's overbought. That's a huge indicator, right? That there might be some retracement. It's tough because right now it's December 15th. We have a Bitcoin spot ETF deadline. If this thing gets approved, even one of them gets approved in the next few weeks, we really could approach these resistance levels that, again, are not far away. What do we say? We're talking about, if we really look at this Fibonacci, the bull market high to bear market low, we are, look at this, 14% from the 618. That's how close we are. And we're still months away from the Bitcoin halving. This is also bullish, everybody. So I wanted to bring this indicator to you. I'm excited to have this indicator specifically, and there's others, everybody. There's a signals and overlay indicator I want to discuss in a different video, but this indicator, as it applies to my view and my approach to these markets, not predicting anything, but offering insights, this is invaluable to me to get more perspectives and more data to infuse into these videos. So that's Lux Algo, everybody. Hit my link below. I just shout out to Sean and the team over there for sponsoring CCV. Excited about it, but really excited about this indicator. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, everybody. Bull market doors, not even yet broken. So that's how early we are. A lot of people, I think, are just kind of, the run that we've had recently, kind of feeling like this. We're not even there yet, everybody. But these precursor indicators going off, it's a good start. We are well on our way. So everybody hit the subscribe, hit the like, turn notifications on. I hope you're having a good day out there. I really do. Hope you're having a good week, good weekend as we begin this weekend. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.